I'm the Jolly Saver and happy Sunday. So it's very nice and sunny here in Newcastle, and today I'm going to be going through my premium bond update for May 2024 and my cash savings update, which is part of my emergency fund. So starting with the premium bonds, so as you can see, I've been building this up month on month, and well, I haven't won anything yet with premium bonds, but we'll see if it was any different in May. So started with £1,525. I contributed £25. Do we think I won? So I had a sort of 7% probability of winning in the month. Nope, didn't win, and that meant the final holding at the end of May was £1,550. So how did that change my probability? So it still remained at 7% because I just contributed the £25, so it didn't really shift the odds that much, and it'll still take me around 14 months to win on average. So I'm still looking forward to my first premium bond win. So then going to my cash emergency fund, I'll just zoom out here so we can see the full thing. So started last month with 103, sorry, ended last month with £103. So I started May with £103. I contributed £310, but then I withdrew £203. So I've said before, I've got a really bad habit of keep dipping into this emergency fund, and one of my aims is really just to have this emergency fund of, say, £3,000 cash set aside that I don't touch, and then I'll build up my premium bond, so that's a few thousand. So in total I might have £6,000, which I just forget about, and then I concentrate on saving up my spending pots and building up my investments as well. Because I think the problem with keep touching my emergency fund is that in my mind, I think of it as something that I can just dip into. So I've recently posted a video about it, but yeah, my challenge to myself is to build an emergency fund and then not touch it. So the interest that accrued, it was 54p, I think. So it's rounded up to £1, and then the final balance at the end of May was £211. So summarising those figures, I've just noticed that it's not really a spoiler, so I'm gonna have to move it. So premium bonds, emergency fund, final balance. So premium bonds 1,550, emergency fund 211, and then the final balance is £1,761. Ideally, my dream amount in there is £6,000. So I think £6,000 could probably weather us through a few storms, or if I needed any repairs in the flat, or if I lost my job, that would be 6 months of necessary living expenses for myself. And then, if I got to that point, then I could break in to my stocks and shares ISA if needed, but it gives me sort of 6 months wiggle room before I have to do that. So really glad at the trajectory that the savings are going in. I mean, what I will say, and it's a bit of a spoiler for June, is that I have had to raid some of these. It is for a special one-off thing that pretty much when I've paid it, there should be no other reason for us to dip into this money if it's not an emergency. It was paying for something for next year, which is I'm not going to say once in a lifetime, but it's one of those things that you only do once, and it's not something that I can put off forever. So yes, it may feel a bit disappointing when I go through the numbers next month and they've dropped again, but do bear with us and know that I am on a mission to build this up to £6,000 in total. So yeah, they're my premium bonds and emergency fund figures. I find it hard. I might change the name of this to sort of cash savings, because the overall thing is my emergency fund. But talking about it in this way sort of makes it feel like the premium bonds aren't my emergency funds. So I might just call this cash savings tracker, or maybe savings account. Cash savings. I mean, it's not in cash. I find it hard with the term cash because sometimes I feel like you mean physical cash, but it's not. It's in a bank account, so maybe if I just call it savings account tracker, I think that's probably a better. So I've got my premium bonds in my savings account, and then summary, and then I'm going to call that savings account. Yeah, sorry to be pedantic, but I'm trying to change my language because I need to start thinking about the emergency fund as being these two things together rather than premium bonds being something separate from emergency fund. Anyways, if you're on a similar journey, do let us know in the comments down below. In the next few um, days, I'll be posting my financial freedom update for May 2024, which is, another great video that I like to film, and I'll see you on the next video. If you do enjoy my videos, then please think of subscribing to my channel. So I'm currently on 665 subscribers, and my mission is to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2024. Thanks.